I was out over the weekend and a young lady received a drink for free from a man who was there at the bar. He sent her a drink and she sat there and drank the drink. And he kept looking back at her like, hey, aren't you gonna say something or come over? And so he looked back like several times. And eventually he looked back one time and she held the drink up and said, thank you. So the question from her is, should I have gone over and said thank you to him? Or was it okay, because I've seen it in the movies, for me to just hold up my drink and say thank you? She is also not the type to approach. So men, listen, if you buy a lady a drink, don't assume that she'll come over to you. You may have to go over to her and say, hey, I'm whatever your name is. Did you enjoy your drink? I think you look nice tonight. Good luck.
Who you think you just misled? It's boo-boo written on my forehead. I done bought them drinks. Bitch, you is my girlfriend. I don't want to hear.
What I expect is nothing. That's my showing appreciation of how attractive she is. And, you know, I want to show her that I appreciate God giving her this attractiveness. So I'll give her a drink. And I don't really expect anything from her for as the acknowledgement.
I think the simple thing to do is, you know, obviously, you know, thank the guy for the drink. But it depends on the situation. I think the venue, if it's a venue where, you know, conversation can happen and it's, you know, not a very big venue, then yeah, she should probably go over, or he should be able to go over and address it. And it could be a conversation starter. If it's a big place or it's a lot of people, you know, a simple, you know, acknowledgement or anything like that is sufficient, you know, because, you know, as a man, you buy a drink to have a good time, you know, open the door for some, you know, some conversation or introduction. And if it doesn't happen right then and there, me personally, I don't get offended or nothing like that. I'm not expecting anything like that. But
so you're not expecting anything if you buy a lady a drink?
No, just maybe a invitation to have conversation. That's it.
You got to figure out what the drink was about. Why you want this lady to have a drink?
I think that's a good question.
It has to be something physical.
Wow.
A cheek kiss, a hug, or walk to the car, or ride to the house. Or
You're saying if he buys her a drink, it has to be something physical?
It should be.
So a drink signifies or symbolizes that he's interested in something else.
It's symbolic to some type of physical conversation starter. A hug, a kiss, a cheek kiss, a tongue kiss. No, it is a physical gesture that deserves a physical response.
I mean, I just expect her to say thank you and be courteous. Like, like that's a normal thing. The old me, like, at least come and speak and say hello. You know what I mean?
What if she doesn't come and speak?
She don't come.
The
speak.
old you.
The old me, I probably would have went over there and slapped the goddamn drink off the table. But
what do you expect?
Take it to the next level. Definitely be friends or something.
It depends. If I buy a woman a drink, then hopefully it will be a decent response.
What type of response?
Receptive.
Like?
Chances to go a little further, possibly.
Okay.
To answer the question, if I bought a girl a drink at the club or at the bar, what would I expect in return? Honestly, nothing, because like she's not entitled to, you know, return anything if she didn't ask for a drink. Had she asked for the drink and I had paid for it, I would at least expect like for her to hold a conversation with me. That's pretty much it. Anything beyond that is, you know, it's up to her.
So if I paid for a girl's drink and sent it to her at the bar, I don't think I would expect anything. I mean, nothing is expected in life, period. But I think that, you know, it would at least be courtesy, you know, from her part to at least, you know, say thank you or some type of gesture, even if you just put the drink in the air or something. And, you know, I don't think anything needs to be expected from that. Because if we're talking, I guess, in the good terms, then I think a woman, you don't need to be thinking about taking her to a room. But, you know, if you're thinking about the nightlife, you know, when it's 2 in the morning and I send a drink your way, then I think that is trying to signal something.
flirt, conversation.
You expect to flirt, you said? And some conversation?
Yeah.
So if someone buys you a drink in the club, would you walk up to them and introduce yourself, or would you wait for them to come to you?
I'll wait for them to come to me.
Okay. And so what happens if they don't come over? Would you go over and say thank you for the drink?
I would.
Okay.
Something.
You don't owe me anything. It's me going out of my way to buy you a drink.